This is the card we're going to be doing today. I really like this one. This is with daisies. And the other night, Sunday night, I went to bed with, I've got to come up with a card idea for a card on Monday so I can do my video and what do I use? And I thought, well, I'm going to use the Impressions Abloom stamp set and the dies, so the bundle. And I thought, well, okay, I'll use the daisy and the leaves, of course. And what else am I going to do? What color do I want? So I thought, oh, I used the new Daring Duckling yellow. And but what color can I put with that? There's so few colors that would go with that in my to meet my specifications. So I thought, oh, black, that would be great. Like that will make it pop. And so I've used the exposed brick 3D embossing folder in the background, and I'm using the right words, happy birthday. So I'm working with this all night long. I kept waking up with another idea on what to do with my curtain. My creating doesn't normally happen that way. I usually do it while I'm awake, not while I'm sleeping. Oh, but this, I came up with this through the night, and yeah. So what I'm going to do is I am taking the solid part of the daisy and I'm using the Darling Duckling ink pad, and I'm going to go over the background, and then I'm going to run it through the embossing folder, and it gives it a nice look. It's different from most looks. Excuse me, but it's pretty cool. So I am wait a minute, I use the detail. Did I? No, yeah, I did. I used the detail. Yes, that's exactly what I did. So then I went around here, all around the edge. And through the center. And I did all these. I might not have much there, but there's some. Just like that. And then I will run it through the embossing folder. I'm going to clean this first because you know me in accidents. Put that aside. Actually, I should show you how I do the inside. This is the only stamping with the daisies that I did. So what I did was I started with the outline, because I thought that would be easiest. to see, because it's the dark color. Because with this one, I'm stamping off, and then I'm bringing it in here, and I'm trying to cover it and get it right. Not bad, but I just found it easier to see the dark color because I stamped off with the other, so it would have been lighter on the bottom, so harder to get around. And of course, to get it perfect, I would have had to put my head over top. So yeah, I try to avoid that. And now I am just going to come in with my leaf. Oh, I should have done the center. And I put the mask on. Yeah, I could do it over here. Like that. And I've got to get my circle for the center. Lovely. Look what I did. Okay, we'll start again, and I will clean my hands. I didn't even feel that I hit my ink. I'm getting a wet one. Clean my fingers. Good grief. What did I do? Here we go. There. Stamp off. And then hopefully I've got that on top. Yeah, that's good. Now, get rid of the ink. Grab my mask. Put my mask on. Now grab my green. Oh. Okay, so now I've got to make this sticky again, but not too sticky. Well, let's see if I can cover that up. If I can cover that that. Make sure that, yep, I don't have anything on my fingers. And there we go. Now this might, I've got it down there. How am I doing this? Be careful with your inks, people. So I'm not doing it with this. There. Done. And this little circle. Done. Now, I am so sorry. It does not usually take this long, or is not usually this difficult. I did not have the problem at all with any of the others that I did. I don't get it. There. I think I managed. Oh my word. That is crazy. Now that's for the inside. So we'll put that aside. And thank goodness I already did the envelope, so you didn't need to see me do it more than once, which you did. Ah. There it is. Thinking, where is that? Well, I just threw a leaf on the ground. It's gonna be one of those days. There. So I want to show you how I did these flowers. Okay. There's the rest of the stuff. Thinking there's more than that. Okay, so I used this one only. I used both of these and I used that one. And then for the dies, everything is a die. I used this, it's 2 pieces. It's the cutting and the embossing. So you have to, I tape it together. I use this one, that one. It's 2 pieces. You cut it together. I use this and I cut the leaves off the stem. I use this one for the big one. And there's 2 little ones there. And then I use that in yellow. And of course these were in garden green. So, but I will show you what I did. I took my, take your pick, oops, this is the wrong one. I have 2 take your pick tools, just easier for me. And I went like this. And they pop up. Can you see them popping up? But you have to do it gently because these are split. The die cuts them and they split. So you have to be gentle. Can you see the split there? you have to be very gentle. And then I went along. These one are even more split. So you have to be especially careful with the smaller ones. Like that. So I will finish the rest of these and I will be right back. Okay, I finished all those and I'm going to put everything on top here. I cut 9 of these flowers out. And while I was gone, I ran this through the embossing folder. See how gorgeous that is? Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, so I'm going to glue this on. So did everybody have a good Father's Day? We did. We had the kids here and the grandkids, and they watered the garden for me. They had a blast doing that. And I taught my daughter something about walking onions she didn't realize, so that was good. Now I cut one of these, and there's an extra one down here, and it seems I've already cut it off, but what I do is I curve it so that there's no extra, and it makes it look like the leaf. And I actually have extra of this, but I wanted to show you. But I cut them all off of one, and then I did 6 of the individual. So I ran 2 through at the same time, because there's one that bends this way and one that bends this way. So you cut 2 and at a time, you run it through 3 times. No big deal. So put that up there. I might have lost some of my flowers because they're so small. They're easy to lose. I think I'm gonna just glue this right on because I can, and glue this in the center while I'm at it. Then it's done and over with. But I love the color combination of the yellow and the black. I think it just pops. And then I use the checked ribbon, and it's still available on the last chance list. It's online. It's not on the catalog anymore. because it's retiring. But I thought this looks so springy, summery, with the, like you would picnics and check things. I just thought that it looks so nice with the checkered ribbon. It just suits daisies as far as I'm concerned. So that's done. So now we're going to bring this in, and we're going to, I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to bring these here. Okay, so now, where is it? I am going to bring this in, and I'm going to get my embossing buddy and go over it. And this is just for where to put it. Now I get my Versamark. I don't normally put it down like that. I usually have it upside down so I can easily put it on. Now, hopefully, this is straight. And I put it right there. Yeah, it's not very straight. Oh well, that's life. Okay, so now we get out the heat tool and heat this up. The more heated it is, the faster it goes. Now you want to let it flow off, like the air goes off. Don't do this as you could burn it, but if you just do it ever so gently to lift it, the edge, you will get it, and you don't have any chance of burning it. I had a customer that forever would burn her stuff, and I finally checked out how she was doing it, and she was doing it straight on. So I said, from then on, you need to lift it, because I always have, but I guess she didn't catch it when I said that. So no big deal. We just did another one, and she was happy with her end product. Wait a minute, that's the upside down. Now these are the centers that we cut out, and I'm going to glue them down in the center. And hopefully I can find all three centers. I like using my take your pick tool for something like this and putting them in, and then sometimes I use my pokey tool just to release, and they're done. Yep, it's missing. I kind of figured. I know it was there. So it's got to be around here someplace. Well, there's a yellow flower. I stick that back there. Maybe I won't lose it. Okay, I'll have to go looking. I made a new one. It was easier, faster. I couldn't find it. I have a little granddaughter that likes to come on my desk and play with stuff. And everything had been moved this morning. So I'm thinking that she probably was playing here last night. And maybe the, the little circle fell out, which is no big deal. Life happens. I was making one card the one day, and I didn't put the stuff inside the card that I was going to be making, but like I had my card, the first card made, the sample, and then I was going to do the I had all the die cutting done, but I hadn't got everything together and it wasn't finished. And so I was working on that, and I came down and I couldn't find the circle. It was, whoopsie, a circle with the white and then the frame around it in a different color, and it was not here. And I'm looking everywhere for it because I had made it. I know I had made it, but you think I could find that? No way. So actually, I'm going to put this aside. So I'm looking and I can't find it, so I figured, okay, I will just make another one. It's not worth my hassle. So as I'm getting everything else out, because I'd put the paper away, I put the die cuts away, because I was finished. I had it all done, ready to go. I didn't need that kind of thing anymore. Well, I guess I did need it, because she had taken it and stamped it, because I found it while I was working away. It just kind of crawled out of the woodwork, and it's like, oh, Saphira, I don't mind, but if it's ready for a card, then you can't use that, because she wasn't using it for anything. She just stamped it. So I gently explained to her, if it's on my desk, you can't have it. If it's in this one section of my desk, then you can have it, because that is for you. I put my stuff over there that I'm not going to use for her, the leftovers. So she can make cards with it or do whatever she wants with it. And so she agreed that from now on, she wouldn't take anything off of my desk if I hadn't already, if it wasn't in this one spot. Now, some of these are too long, so I just take my scissors and cut the end off. And then you just, I'm not putting a lot of glue on these. Because they hit the flowers and then they lose their glue and you get glue all over the place. So it's like, yeah, just watch what you're doing, Cheryl. Oops. my sticky is really sticky, and so which makes it nice. It works really well that way. Whoops, I want it upside down, not right side up. Always seem to think I want it the reverse of what I need. I need the top up and the bottom side, the not good bottom side down, so that when I pick it up with my take your pick tool, then I'm picking up the correct side, the side that goes up, and I go down, and then I glue it. And that just makes it easier for me. But I don't always do things the easy way. These are all cut up too, so you have to be very careful with the leaves. See, you can actually see the black through there because it's split. See how much it's split? This one is completely apart when you cut off the end. There we go. Trying to get these right side up so it's easier for me just to not have to think about it. Sometimes the old brain doesn't work as quickly as I would like it to. There, now they're perfectly ready for me. So now I'm gonna I think this is the part that takes the longest, is gluing them on to pieces. And only glue the center of your flower so that you can get the leaves underneath. Yeah, this one it doesn't have to be cut because I can go underneath so far. So it works out nicely when they don't have to be cut. Now I want to take a little one and go in here. So I want to cut quite a bit off so that I can get it in here and it's not obstructing my flower too much, but you can't see a hole. Does that make sense? Flowers have leaves growing up around them all over the place, and I'm trying to get it to look natural, like a natural setting. Now for me, it doesn't matter which way these are going, left or right. I'm just gonna put them, grab one and put it in. Okay, it's gonna have to go down here. Like that. Now I'm going to do up here, and I have three leaves left, which is the perfect amount for up top. See, you have to really be careful with these leaves because they do split apart. I don't know why they've done it that way, but anyways, it makes for good detail, because the detail on these leaves is amazing, but you also have to watch that you get it together. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut that off a little bit. Gonna have to clean off my glue bottle. Just like that. Now, if I grab the right tool, now you don't have to use all of your flowers. I just cut 9 so that I would have them if I needed them. Now, I am, oh, glue it first, Cheryl. Now, because I'm going to put the bow there, I don't need to put a flower there. There we go. And there's no way I can put it over here unless I glue it onto the backing. So now we're just going to tie my bow. This is 8 inches long. If you need it longer, if you're not used to tying the bow, some people like it a little bit longer, but I've been doing it for so many years that I've learned that I don't have to. Get my ribbon scissors down. Actually, if I just glue this first, it would be smarter, because then I don't have to cut it twice. I thought I saw a glue dot there. There. I had one left over. Put this aside now that it just, the darker color works great so I can see them all on. And now I'm going to bring this one in, not the old one, or the one that I've already done, which I wanted to do, it seems. And I'm going to glue the leaves a little bit so they will be firmly attached. Now get my tweezers and just like that. Now I will get my picky tool, get my glue dot, because this bow is not going to have a chance to swing around. Too many times when I found my bow swinging, it's like not gonna happen anymore. So I will cut this off, throw in the garbage. Cut that off, throw in the garbage. And now I am just going to bring in my, what are these called? Antique pearls. And I'm going to put one there. Put one there. And put one there. And what do you think of my card? I need to put these away so I don't lose them, because I am gifted. I truly am gifted. There. So what do you think of my card? Do you like this design? Do you like this stamp set? Like, I love this stamp set. It's gorgeous. So if you could like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel. It helps me grow my channel, and also you get notified when I put up my next video. Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your busy day and spending it with me. Thanks. Bye now.